Welcome to Balance Reflections. I'm Lightning Rider. Here we explore mindset mastery, travel transformations, and the art of alchemy. Join me on a wild ride around the world and into the mind, because when you change your mind, you change your world.
Another less than 2 hours sleep plane ride.
Much less than 2 hours.
After spending 6 months in the vibrant, colourful chaos of Guanajuato, Mexico, and a short stop off in Vegas, we were buzzing like an old fridge to be spending 3 weeks surrounded by cedar and fir trees, tucked away in a cabin about 45 minutes northeast of Seattle, Washington. Trusted house sitters connected us with Joyce and Franklin, giving us the opportunity to look after 2 dogs, Marto Z, which means bear yellow in Lakota culture, and Fernando. I love the energy cities can bring, but if I had the choice, this is the life I choose every time, the simple life. Unplugging from the noise, syncing back with nature and her energetic flows, recharging my batteries. Snohomish is a little river town of just over 10,000 people, known as the antique capital of the Northwest.
My dad used to read those comics back when he was a kid, actually. Got a heap of those ones at home.
Is there any antique shops in Australia?
Yeah, we got them, but this is real cool antique stuff in here.
Yeah. There's more downstairs too. Big stuff.
Yeah, go check it.
Its brick storefronts and vintage signs make you feel like you've stepped back in time. Something about the process of chopping wood and building fires really lights me up. Nature is one of our greatest teachers. There's an art to it. Studying a log, finding the line where it wants to split, then giving it your full focus. Strike, reset, make adjustments, and repeat. Before long, it becomes its own meditation, where a quiet mind creates space, and space creates room where deeper messages can come through. One of those messages was making its way to the surface for me. Since leaving Australia, I had been learning how to day trade, starting with options and moving into futures. 2 different styles, same emotions to master. If chopping wood can be a teacher, the Nasdaq is the wildly abrupt substitute teacher every student knows, fears and respects. It gives you the opportunities to practice patience, discipline, controlling emotions and not letting them control you, while managing greed, fear, overtrading, revenge trading, not forcing, breathing. It is addictive, and as my trading mentor reminds us often, the allure and pull of the Nasdaq is very real and equally strong. Every 5-minute candle could pay your mortgage. The mind must remain in check. I was having some of my best trades to date while learning a new concept and finally understanding more of what drives the manipulated market's highs and lows. But riding shotgun with success came a voice that thought it understood the market. Like a scrub, riding in his best friend's car, trying to holler at me. My ego was switching the radio station to Hetfield heavy metal 1 minute, then full Vince Neil hairspray glam the next. Strutting around the stage, chest out, hair teased to the heavens, while the market just kept LL Cool J driving onto its sexy tunes, leaving me stranded in traffic on the 405. I was also reminded of the message I'd received during one enlightened night in Bogota, communicating with another great teacher who I respect, value and honour. Just like Mother Mary, my connection to the fun guys is strong. They told me clearly that if I wanted to be successful with trading, I had to also be in a service role, giving back, contributing and helping others alongside helping myself. Unspoken words were understood as I agreed and mentally signed on the dotted line. Assuming that I would pay this debt back once I had the financial support and foundations under me from trading, but life has its way of slipping pieces into place, showing us that the picture we think we're building is only a corner of a far greater puzzle. I put an offer out into the abyss of my social media, not 100% sure of what I was offering, but knowing I needed something else to focus on. One of my friends from another life reached out and I'm so glad he did. He said, "Hey brother, if something you know can help me feel how you do, I'd love to know." From that seed grew the first scribbles, the first drafts, the uncertain beginnings of what would become my ebook Keys to Mastery. It was Big Russ's message that set the punchbug wheels in motion and reunited me with my love of writing. And just like building a fire, the preparation began long before the strike of the match. You first harvest the wood, cut it down and stack it neatly while it dries. Then comes the spark, then ignition, then the delicate tending of a small flame as it slowly consumes its fuel. Only with care and consistency does it finally roar into life. And that's how Keys to Mastery was born. An idea first conceived in the mind, then seasoned, stacked and nurtured until it could burn bright enough to share its warmth with others. The forest teaches through silence, and the wind carries messages, secrets caught in the leaves, passed down through the roots to the earth below. Everything is connected. Every tree holds memories. Every current creates movement, renewal and flow. and yet no man steps into the same river twice. It's not the same man or the same river. The water moves on, just as we do, and long after our footprints fade from its banks, the river still flows. Life is no different. So when life feels heavy and the pressure builds, step outside. Leave the headphones and the Bluetooth speaker at home. Let the silence do its work. Listen, observe, and become. What you are searching for is also actively seeking you. This is Joyce, lovely lady who let us look after her house and her animals while we've been staying here in Snohomish.
Beautiful property.
Beautiful property.
With magical trees.
Yeah, I'm
beautiful
so,
animals.
I'm so happy that you could come.
Yeah, thank
and
you so
share. I
much.
really appreciate it.
While we stayed at the cabin, I was struck by the depth of Joyce and her husband's genuine connection to the land. To close this chapter, I reached out to her again and asked a few questions, just to refresh my memory of those brief but powerful conversations we shared. Her words capture a way of living rooted in tradition, balance, and respect for the earth. She said, "We are connected to the earth through the roots of the second growth cedar and fir trees that we live among. We are the caretakers of a sweat lodge, built to specifications given to us from our adopted relatives. Sweat ceremonies are performed periodically to cleanse and heal the body, mind, and spirit. Changes can take place by recognizing and desire of change. The prayer and visualization can bring manifestation. Many different cultures use the heat of the rocks, song and word and silence to allow the spirit to help make shifts in human lives. Humans, as well as other animal relatives, come back and rest and move on. Recently, we have been observing 2 different black bears which seem to like our backwoods. We also saw a bobcat walk across the side yard a week ago, and soon the eagles, hawks, and blue herons will swoop in to feast on the salmon in the creek. They love the trees that have died due to the change of the water flow the busy beavers created. All is in balance. Life indeed is a delicate balance. It's what Joyce lives by. It's what nature shows us, and it's what the markets, relationships, and daily challenges keep testing in us. If you're ready to stop being tossed around by the swings of life and instead learn how to flow with them, check out Keys to Mastery. The link's in the description. And if you feel called to go deeper, to work one-on-one with me, let's connect. Faster alone, further together, and when we change our minds, we change our worlds. I am once again not subscribing to YouTube's algorithmic dictatorship, so your support is what keeps this unique channel growing. If you got value from this, you can gently click the like button, drop a comment like it's hot, alert the subscribe button, and sharing is caring. If you'd like to help fuel the fire behind this work, there is also a link below where you can buy me a figurative coffee. Caffeine, like money, is just energy, and that energy flows into creating more content and more connection. I'm Lightning Rider, and I'll catch you in the next one.